Hello, everybody. My name is Eduardo Manuel Baez Villaseñor. I will be your host for today's episode in this podcast, which is called Unveiling Poverty in Mexico through FinTech's Sustainable Lens. Now, I know it is a quite wide, vast, multifactorial, quite complex topic. However, I believe the challenge is proportional to the opportunity. And well, let's dive in because we have many things to cover. We will dive deep into the vibrant landscapes of Mexico through the lens of fintech, examine its underlying socioeconomic challenges. But first, we have to understand the challenge poverty in Mexico. Mexico, with its vivid tapestry moving and developed by history and culture it portrays quite a complex picture when it comes to socioeconomic conditions. But to truly understand the poverty challenge, it is essential, it is vital to dissect the social structure that frames it. We're gonna delve into the intricacies of Mexico's social hierarchy. It is quite important to understand. Now, Mexico is ranked as the 14th global economy. The problem, and well, once you listen to that statistic, you would say, well, why is Mexico facing such a huge poverty issue? And the problem resides within the next statistic, which is 41.9% of the 129 million Mexicans live in poverty. It is an obscene statistic. Now, which are the classes in which these 129 Mexicans are divided? We have the upper class. The elite is wealthy, the influential, often with European roots, steering the political and economic directions of Mexico. We have the middle class, which has been growing steadily over the recent years. These are the urban dwellers, professionals, and the general workforce. They live relatively a better life, but the spectrum within this class is quite vast. We have the working class. These are blue collar workers. They face daily challenges from low wages to unstable jobs and limited access to essentials. We have the lower class, often residing in rural areas or urban fringes. This group grapples with the harsh realities of poverty, limited education, inadequate healthcare. We also have the indigenous community. Despite being integral to Mexico's identity, they remain marginalized. Often they often lack basic amenities and opportunities. They find themselves often quite unable to find quality education and proper healthcare. And sadly, this unequal distribution of wealth is a harsh, crude reality in Mexico. But what are the reasons? Well, historical factors, urban-rural divides, disparate economic policies, and to be frankly, quite more. It is a multifactorial, quite vast, deep, extended problem. Now, the implications of poverty. Poverty in Mexico is not just an economic statistic, it is a multidimensional challenge impacting various aspects of society. From rich traditions of the indigenous communities to bustling urban centers, disparities exist at every turn in every city, in the major cities. And what's the role in fintech in all of this? Is there a bond? Is there a synergic bond? Where's the correlation? Well, through these challenges, how can technology, especially fintech, make a difference? It promises not just financial inclusivity, but it also provides an avenue to bridge many of these socio-economic gaps. The beauty of fintech lies in its ability to be versatile, inclusive, and adaptable, yet challenges remain. There are multiple current initiatives against poverty in Mexico. Beyond technology, Mexico has witnessed numerous grassroots initiatives and government programs targeting poverty. There are platforms such as Prospera and community driven organizations like IVA, which are making significant strides fighting poverty, which is quite interesting or quite amazing about these initiatives is that, for example, Prospera, building on oportunidades, emphasizes female empowerment and children's health and education through conditional cash transfers, whilst organizations like Kiva and Mejora Tu Calle aim to redistribute financial power, fostering local growth and entrepreneurship. It is quite heartening to see community-based and technology-driven solutions coming together to address this pressing issue. And well, how can we project fintech as a solution and use this transformative power by promising a brighter future? Well, the solution is not just in adopting technology, but adapting it to Mexico's diverse needs. By customized solutions, community participation, and a blend of technology with traditional wisdom might be the path forward. This journey that we've been talking about, it's vast, it's multifactorial, has a lot of depth. It englobes as internal to external factors, and it's not a one size fits all. It's not a single strategy, it's not a single solution, because it's such a big, quite complex problem, and there are so many ways with so many resources throughout so many technologies that this could be mitigated. However, we emphasize it on this podcast. No, it's quite complex. It's quite complex. As well as you're listening by now, I'm sure you agree of the complexity of mitigating all of these issues and challenges. Is this promise of solution of fintech and might be the road to eliminating poverty? It is quite long, but with efforts, hope is there, and it's an opportunity, and it's definitely a powerful tool to combat poverty in Mexico, from facilitating microloans to promoting financial literacy and peer-to-peer lending. Fintech can democratize financial access by enhancing financial skills. It creates an ecosystem for growth and the upliftment that Mexican society needs. And well, not only the society, but Mexican economy, Mexican political landscape, the ethical landscape that's currently in Mexico, and it's something that we should definitely not only persuade but to invest in. And it is a responsibility not only as professionals, or in this case, in my particular case as Mexican, but it is our responsibility as human beings to invest in infrastructures that can and will develop a brighter future for other people, and that will make us grow as a society on a healthy, ethical way. And well, for that, I will conclude this episode. I hope I left some food for thought in there. I appreciate your time. And well, thank you, and I'll see you next time.